Hi, hey, ho. Good evening from London, England. Or should I say good morning or good afternoon? Yes, welcome back to my channel, DLG Reppin. That's Dele Romeo. Romeo. Cut. That's Dele London Guna. Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. Excuse me. Yesterday it finished Villarreal 2, Arsenal 1. Toothless, spineless monstrosity of a performance. No leadership, no fight, no nothing. What a shambolic performance. Did Mikel Arteta forget to tell them that they were in a cup semi-final, first leg of the Europa League? A ticket to the Champions League for next season if we were to be successful. But at this rate, we were nothing but successful. Nowhere near it. We did things that you don't do in a European Cup semi-final first leg. You don't half-heartedly close the ball down and wait for your opponents to give you the ball. You've got to go and get the fucking ball to play. Second of all, you don't fucking zonal mark in a European Cup semi-final. Hence the reason they got the second goal. Because nobody could give a wank about the fucking marking. Thirdly, when you're 2-1 down and there's about 20 odd minutes to go, Etienne Capoue got sent off with around 20 minutes to go. What does Arteta do? This fucking plonker decides to bring on Aubameyang with 6 minutes to fucking go. And yes, he had an effort on target. Our only open shot on target in open play. Is he fucking for real? This fucking dipstick decides to go with a formation where we will play with no striker. In other words, the false nine. So he must have had a look at Pep Guardiola's team selection with the false nine, and you thought, yeah, I'm having some of this. You plonker. You fucking prats. I am so fucking angry with you, Mikel Arteta. And the players. Danny Ceballos gets sent off. Yeah? You said you were going to take him off in an interview. If, buts, fucking maybes. It's not fucking good enough. Really isn't. We were, diabolical. Fucking diabolical from start to finish. How do you defend Xhaka at playing left back? How do you get the idea in your skull that Xhaka is a left back and he can perform there? He got torn a new one by Chukwueze. Torn a new one. It was horrible to watch. The space we allowed Villarreal in that midfield. We didn't lay a glove on them in that first half. The only reason why we got that penalty, which led to the away goal being scored from 12 yards by Nicolas Pepe, yeah, let's face it, it weren't the best penalty, but it will do. The reason why we got that penalty is because Bukayo Saka conned the defender who flung out a training leg, but he pulled it out in the last second. But Saka flung a right leg, went down, and the referee fell through it. Not even going to check VAR. How fucking lucky are we? Very lucky. Because we were shit. Fucking dog shit. And I'll tell you something, yeah? Mikel Arteta, I will say this. You have got your last 90 minutes to cement our place in Gdańsk, or you can fuck off after the final whistle if we don't make that final against Manchester United. I do fucking mean every word I speak, because I've had enough of it. Never in every semi-final, in some European semi-finals I've seen Arsenal involved in, what fucking manager would dare go and do a false nine? Seriously, you are taking a piss. Your substitutions, Elneny and Willian, what are they going to do with 2 minutes of stoppage time to go? Fucking hell. It's just beggars to belief. Seriously. I just can't fathom why it takes an age for him to bring the substitution at the right time. And yet, 10 minutes to go, the clowns at the back were fucking about with the ball. We needed the ball in the opposition's half quickly. We had Martinelli, Aubameyang, and Pepe. Them three alone can affect the game. And the way Pepe was performing, along with Bukayo Saka, who are Arsenal's two best performers, you know, Pepe was still on that pitch while Saka went off towards the end. And you did not do enough to urge the defenders to fucking get the ball forward. Get it to the midfielders so the midfielders can get the ball forward to the attackers. And the one time that happened, Partey gave a delicious through ball to Aubameyang. He gets a shot on target while he's on the floor. While he's falling on the floor, should I say. And what happens? We go and lose the match. And I'll tell you something, yeah? Emery's track record in this competition is fantastic. Phenomenal record. And he can continue this next week, Thursday. As for the Newcastle game, the only meaning to this game is we play the youngsters, the French players. That league is done for us. Where we finish is where we deserve to finish. And that's the mid-table, because we've been fucking shit. Arsenal Football Club competing for mid-table. Third most successful footballing team in English club football history. This is where we've come down to. Oh, fucking hell. The players yesterday, well, I'll tell you. Ceballos, you were woeful. I don't blame you for the red card. You have every right to be incandescent. But so does me. Or so does the millions of Arsenal fans, including myself. We were so incandescent with the performance and incandescent with that manager that picks these 11 players and brought on the substitutions and picked the subs bench. I'm so fucking irate. It's just unreal. Right, the player ratings. Now that I've done the review of our game against Villarreal and how poor we were. And I'm going to do the player ratings now. Birdlino in goal. I'll tell you what, I thought after the first goal, I thought, he could be in for such a long night in El Madrigal. But he redeemed composure, he redeemed himself, and at 2-0, he had to make 2 big saves to keep us into the tie. Otherwise, we might as well not turn up at the fucking Emirates, forfeit the game to Villarreal while they're going to play Man United. But that's not the case. We've got an opportunity to put in a better performance and watch the Slavia Prague videos after the Newcastle game for the next 2-3 days. That's the inspiration we're going to need. But for Bernd Leno, for the 2 saves, I'll tell you what, I want to give him a 6.5. No, I'm going to give him a 6. Because those 2 goals were not his fault. You know? Right, the defence. Callum Chambers. He weren't the worst player on the pitch, but he definitely weren't at his best. He did come forward. He did attack. He did make those forward runs. He tried putting in top quality crosses, but his crossing was awful. As he received the ball from an advanced position. Defensively, he did what he could. I think he did his part to an extent. I'm going to give him a 5. Right, centre halves. Rob Holding. I think he was partly at fault for the second. He was part of the reason why the second goal went in. He lost the first header, I think. It was his positional play was all over the place in 6s and 7s. 3. Pablo Mari. He fucked about with the ball. You know, when we were playing out from the back, he was fucking about with the ball, playing a risky pass in the business end of the game, which could have been intercepted. Nah. He can have a 3. Standing left back, Xhaka, 1. Absolutely awful. For the first goal, he shows Chukwueze on his strong foot when he should have shown him down the line. But Xhaka's never going to have the immobility. He's never been a defender in his life. How the fuck does that idea enter the brain of Mikel Arteta? It's beyond me. But then again, Xhaka should be calling Pepe to help out. But I'll get onto Pepe soon. For me, and Ceballos, well, I'll get onto him in a minute. Xhaka, 2.5. Right, the 2 in the midfield. Partey, another average night. There was moments of brilliant play, and there was moments of sloppiness, just utter sloppiness by Thomas Partey. And we know that he's probably not managed better than what Simeone managed him at Atletico Madrid. That's speaking the truth. 4. Dani Ceballos, you can have fuck all for me. Not even 0. You can have sweet fuck all for me. Woeful in possession. Got the wrong side of 1-5, and he allowed him to breeze past him like he wasn't even there. Not once, but twice. And he gets himself into a situation where he was making stupid challenges, got booked for one of them. Then he went in for a challenge where he accidentally stepped on the midfielder's foot. And he was always going to get himself into trouble. And the referee was card happy, but I'll get onto that wanker later on. Ceballos, fuck all for me. Right, moving on to the attacking 3. Bukayo Saka, he was the only one that wanted to play in this game. You know, he understood how much it meant to the fans, himself, and the football club. I'm giving him a 6.5 for his effort. Martin Odegaard, anonymous. He just couldn't get into the game. struggled. But then again, when Partey is as sloppy as he is and not focused on performing to his strengths, then it's as if he downs tools, then Martin Odegaard's not got an outlet to look to receive the ball from. So in that respect, Odegaard didn't really help himself as such. And I do love Odegaard, but for me, he's got to help himself in this situation. I'll give him a 4. Nicolas Pepe. Now, for me, he was very lively, tricky, looked like he wanted to make something happen. And I'll tell you what, he deserved to score that penalty because he was the only one that was going to score that penalty for us. Let's be real. For his efforts, it was a reasonable performance from him. 6.5. And Smith Rowe, he was lost in what he was asked to do. He was lost. He showed glimpses of what he can do. He's in terms of his ball skill, the moments of brilliance. But yeah, he was so lost and ineffective again. Oh, 3.5. The substitutions, Martinelli, give him a standard 5. He didn't get much of the ball. He tracked back to help Xhaka through his embarrassment against Chukwueze. You know, that's something that Pepe didn't do on the left. But Martinelli decided to do that. And other than that, we didn't see the offensive side of him where he's running at players directly, linking up with his teammates in an offensive situation in their halves. And I'm sorry, I'm going to have to give him a standard 5. Aubameyang, well, he did work hard to try and get the ball, but apart from that effort on goal, standard 5. He had our only shot on target in open play that night. We're going to need more than one effort on target at the Emirates. Let me tell you this. El Neni and don't fucking tell me. El Neni and Willian. What was the point of bringing them two on? I know one can upset you with his sideward passing, and the other one, he just looks like he's past his sell-by date. But that's besides the point. It made no sense. I'm not going to mark them. Right, Mikel Arteta, he can have sweet fuck all for me as well. The worst performance as Arsenal manager since he was appointed. His team selection was wrong. The setup was wrong. The substitution was wrong time wrongly, should I say. What gave him the idea in his brain to go with a false 9? This one of the biggest fixtures in Arsenal's history. Semi-final of a Europa League. You know, we're competing to win a European trophy for the first time since 1994, and we do not have. You mean to say you cannot play a striker? You sign Balogun on a 4-year deal, or the club signs him on a 4-year deal. Whoever was responsible for giving him that contract. In fact, it was you and Edu, all right? But yet, you can't put Balogun on the bench, but you got Nketiah on the bench, yeah? I would have liked to see the striker at top. And I'm not a fan of Nketiah, but if you had put him on top, I would have understood. One thing with Nketiah, I will say, what a lot of Arsenal fans don't want to say, he does put pressure on the defenders and goalkeepers. He closes them down. He's not the greatest of goal scorers, but one thing he will do, he'll put pressure on the, we could have done with him. He would have shown the senior players how it's done in terms of closing the ball down. Anyway, dog shit. I won't sack him after the Newcastle game. That's up to him. You know what? I don't give a fuck what team he picks for the Newcastle game. I really don't give a fuck. But my concern and my bill end-all is next week, Thursday. And I will say it again. You fuck this one up, you are sacked after the final whistle. You should be sacked after the final whistle. And I don't give a fuck how it's done. And as for your P45, that comes in the post. Just get the fuck out of the club if you do not succeed. You know we've got a history of beating Villarreal, and you have got to pick the best players, yeah? Put the best players in their positions, yeah? I know we're short, but don't play players out of position or players who've never played in certain positions in their lives, i.e. Xhaka. Never to play at left back in his life. Why is he playing there? Play someone who's got that mobility, someone who's got that experience, and someone who's got that superior ability to be playing at left back. Fucking hell. For me, you fuck this up, and believe me, the outcry is all on you. It's all on you now. You've got until next Thursday to put smiles on Arsenal fans' faces. Have a sweet fuck all for me. Referee, card happy. Trigger, fucking hell. 1. Just so card happy. There were a couple of moments where he was just stopping the game because of his fucking whistle. That's all we can hear for up to 5, maybe 10, if not 15, 20 minutes. Seriously, card happy. I have a 1. That concludes my player ratings, referee, and management. This is the end of my channel, DLG Reppin here. Smash the thumbs up like button. You already know. My share button, smash that up for me, please. If you got a reaction, a response, question, etc., leave it flooded in the comment section below. And that's on my subscribe button. Smash the fuck out of it. Yeah, left, right, and centre galore. I'm pissed off, as you can tell, and fucking concerned for next Thursday. That's all I'm focused on. Sunday, I know that we got Newcastle away, and personally, I would like to see the young players of tomorrow who's going to represent the red and white of this famous football club. Ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, pardon the language. It's not the most courteous way to express myself and my feelings, but hey, there you go. That's what Arsenal do to you. Thank you for watching, listening, tuning in, and always, as always, so thank you for putting up with me, minus the language. Don't forget to, smash the thumbs up like button. As you already said, share it to your friends and your relatives. Comment and subscribe. I'm out of here. Be good to yourselves. Be good to your loved ones. Be good to your friends. Stay safe, etc. Peace, bless, and love again. And until next time, well, be nice.